I'm Ezra Kelly.
And I'm Kelsey Hollenbeck. Welcome to 91 News on KCPR.
First thing we do is we go into class and we make a wall and we write down all the stories for the day.
Like today, for instance, we had too many things, and so we'll tend to cut more of the national stuff, unless it's like huge, obviously.
We say, okay, we're going to cover this, that, this. We need to get sound for this story and that story, how long they're going to be. And then we start writing, and one person collects the stories, puts them in an order, edits them, and then we practice. And then at 5:25, we go on the air. According to the Associated Press, the Bank of America is backing down on its plans to charge a monthly fee.
I'm having them do exactly what they would do if they were a radio news person or a newscaster in quote-unquote real life.
We have 5 minutes, exactly. So if we have a hard in at 5:25 and a hard out at 5:30. If we go over, if we have too much news, we get cut off. Los Angeles Dodgers after a 2-year battle to keep the team. According to the LA Times, it's so quick though, you don't really have much time to get super creative because it's 20 seconds. It's 4 lines, 5 lines of type.
It's just been kind of hectic in there sometimes because I think right now only one microphone works. And so we're kind of bouncing around. Everyone's pushing each other out of the way, so we're not all talking at once. And the papers are everywhere. But I like it, and I'm glad we have to do it for this because I don't think as a PR student we would have necessarily had the opportunity. 5-year-old Thomas Yanez
and I think it would be a disservice to the students not to use that or not to utilize that. We've got that radio station right here. That's something that they could do in the future. Obviously, radio newscasts have a long history, both at Cal Poly and outside of Cal Poly, and so to not utilize that resource, I think, would be sort of shortchanging the students.
The Dodger Stadium, and surrounding parking lot.
I guess we're the first ones to do radio in a while, so.
Someone came in from KCPR, an alumni, and talked to us about what it used to be, how it, what used to be great, and so he said, I want you guys to start trying to figure it out.
I think everybody really should have the opportunity to know exactly what goes into a radio newscast and to feel what that feels like to be on the air, to actually have to anchor the radio newscast too.
56th minute. Cal Poly will close out its season in Santa Barbara.
Working in a radio station is definitely something that takes practice. I think it's great that journalism is collaborating with KCPR these days because it's been a long time coming. Journalism is definitely apparent in the audio arts. It's great that they're getting experience in our labs and that other people are getting to use our facilities as well.
I liked it more than I thought I would. I thought I would be more shy about it, but I think it's definitely a step in the direction that we need to go in terms of being a more cohesive department, and I'm fortunate.
I know how the industry is changing, and I know what students are going to have to do. So I think that we're probably taking sort of baby steps toward convergence right now, but the goal is to really look at convergence in the future.
And that's your 91 News. Join us each weekday for the latest Cal Poly news, weather, and sports on 91.3 KCPR. I knew I was going to say that was me.
Yep.